Alright, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is Bullet RC and I'm coming to you guys again with yet another video. And this time, as you guys can see, I got a lot of new pickups. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so just to start with, I'm actually going to start with the t-shirt I'm wearing right now. Now this is from Antisocial Social Club. And I didn't really need a lot of b-roll for it because obviously it's just an all black tee. Just says Get Weird on the front. And that was it, you know what I'm saying? That was the whole shirt. So not too much to talk about that. I just like the t-shirt, so I grabbed it. Next up, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this either. It's just I never highlighted in a separate pickups video. You guys seen this in the fit versus fit video. And this is the Supreme Summit long sleeve top. And yeah, basically an all white, kind of heavier cotton material. Similar to my other Supreme long sleeve top. And it just has the Summit. You know, you guys seen it in the fit versus fit video, but just a really dope find. And I actually got this for 65 bucks on eBay, which was a steal. It was under retail. If you guys watch my Chicago, or not the Chicago vlog, but the vlog from going to meet Kevin Hart and Ice Cube, you guys would have seen when I actually purchased that on the screen. I just included that in there. Next up, I have this 10 deep baseball jersey. Now you guys already have the keys to success with baseball jerseys. Y'all already know what to do, so I'm not gonna detail it for you. But as far as this jersey goes, I got a large. To me, 10 deep jerseys fit true to size. Usually I would get a medium, but since I knew I was gonna be throwing on hoodies and different things like that underneath of this one, I just went ahead and got the large just so I was comfortable in it. So it's just not too tight underneath my arms. But anyways, navy blue and white with the stripes kind of mimicking in kind of a Yankees colorway in a little bit. But yeah, 10 deep baseball jersey, always clean, never fails. Also, I have a lot of 10 deep this time, kind of returning to some older stuff. So I'm trying to break up the brand. So we had Antisocial Social, then we had the Supreme, then we had 10 deep. Next up, I wanted to get into this 10 deep kind of concert tour tee. What is that? Concert tour tee. On the back, you guys can see all that different detailing. North American Tour, XXX, 1995 to 2015. And then also on the bottom, you had all of your different tour places, you know, different cities and whatnot. So I thought this was a pretty dope t-shirt. And instead of keeping it like regular and simple, they went with the scoop hem on the bottom. If you guys don't know what a scoop hem is, basically, as you can see, the bottom of the shirt is a scoop instead of just being straight across. There is no split hem on the side, just your regular scoop on the tee. And this definitely does run true to size. I think 10 deep has always ran true to size to me. So, you know, if you're going to grab it, you know, if you feel like it might be too small, always size up, guys, because you can always shrink shirts. You can always make stuff smaller. Making it bigger, not as easy. Anyways, that's the tour tee. Next up, I have two t-shirts that kind of follow the same. It is the same exact t-shirt, but they just have different, you know, blends of tie-dye in them, basically. On the back, you guys can see it says Deep DXXP, 10th Division, Garment Supply. And this is kind of like a, it's a gradient tee basically. Now the top of this one is a, I don't want to say slate blue, but definitely a blue to a darker blue on the bottom. It's kind of hard to give you guys the exact colors on this bad boy. But you have this colorway, and I also have this red, or I want to say more of a peach color, a dark peach to a navy colorway as well. Both are the same tees, and once again, to me, they definitely run true to size. A lot of times when you have shirts like this, a lot of ink, a lot of just print, a lot of just ink into the shirt, sometimes you want to size up because it can shrink in that process of making it look like this. But to me, this one still ran true to size just like any other tee. So you have this one as well. Next up, we have this tee right here from Stussy, a collabo tee, and I picked this one up a few weeks ago, and I actually was looking for it for a while. I think I seen it on Instagram, maybe one of those outfit grids or something like that. And some guy had the hoodie with the logos and everything on it. So what I did was I waited around, and then I seen they had it. Now, I'm not saying Pata or Pagal because I always probably gonna mess up both of them. So just know, I know what it is. I just don't want to say the names because I know I'm gonna mess it up, as always. And then on the back is probably my favorite part. It says, the less we say about it, the better. We'll make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky, it's okay. I know nothing's wrong, nothing. And that is across the full back of this tee. And I actually have the hoodie to match, but this is the black tee right here. Once again, true to size, as is everything else. Next up, more 10 deep. You know what I'm saying? More 10 deep. There's nothing wrong with more 10 deep. Now we have a yellow t-shirt from the Victory collection. And this one is Victory. It says Sport on the back, has all your flags. And just the color combination reminded me of that old Tommy. Because it's yellow, then you have your red and blue, or your red and navy blue, and this just screamed vintage Tommy Hilfiger to me. Kind of inspired by it. So that was pretty dope in my opinion, just the way they put together the colors. Yellow can be sometimes a hard color to put together with outfits, but navy blue and red and white, they never fail yellow. Yellow with those colors never failed at all. So that's that t-shirt right there from 10 Deep.
I got one question for you. What are those?
Next up we have another 10 Deep t-shirt, as I was saying before. Now this one is an all over, I don't want to say bleached out, but it almost looks like the bleached out tee. It just has, in the details on it, almost look like it was written in a, I don't want to say a pen, more so like a marker. You have a 10 Deep logo, your XXX USA on the front, and then on the back you have 3 barred logos with 10 Deep. This one was really dope to me. You guys know I like tie-dye t-shirts. So this one was a definite pickup for me, and once again runs true to size. Doesn't seem like it shrank to me at all when they were doing the process to make this t-shirt. So stick to your true size. Now we're going to get into the jackets, you know, basically my last of my pickups. So first off, I'm gonna start with this bad boy right here, something I'm definitely proud of. And this is of course my brand, Tony D. Too Wild and I, Sample Industries. Now this is our varsity, it's called the First Year Varsity, and what this was basically a piece to represent our first year, or our first New Year's as a brand. You know, an official, official established, you know, paper-wise brand. You know, we're still working our way up the ranks and different things like that. But this one was like, just the quality in my opinion was even better when we got it than what I expected. So what we did was we used an aged leather. It's an off-white aged leather for the shell. On the sleeves, it's almost like a terry, not even a terry. It's almost like a terry cloth wool. Like the wool is crazy soft on the side. We used a dyed Chanel to match the off-white aged leather. You got 2015, of course, because that is the year that we established our brand. That was our first year as a brand, like I said. And then we have our new official Sample IND logos on the front. Right here you can see this one's just embroidered in. And then on the back we have our secondary Sample Industries industry kind of logo on the back. Once again, the Chanel right here is dyed to match the off-white shell. If you guys are wondering what Chanel is, you guys know in the Aqua Ace they had that little patch on the front, you know what I'm saying, that little kind of carpeting material. That's what we have back here, and also on the sleeves. So I don't want to spend too much time on it, but at the same time I do, because it is my brand. But definitely something that I was really hyped to get in and try out for myself. And yeah man, the quality, the leather on these, for anyone that got one and cop one, you already know how these rings feel in hand. We also, another detail is the inside pocket was also lined with that aged off-white leather. And we had special Sample Sports holiday tags. I can't really see them in the thing, but we had special tags for these jackets. So they also came with a quilted inside as well. So that is a Sample Industries first year jacket. And I guess while I'm on the topic, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting Tony and I and our brand. We're constantly working to bring you guys new stuff. We have new stuff on the way. And you know, 2016 is looking good so far. We got some footwear. If you guys just go on Instagram, you can see it, some slides we're working on. So that's our new kind of thing. We got some other stuff too, but you know, Sample Industries, if you haven't already, check it out. Next up, I want to give a shout out to my dude over at Hypeland Worldwide. I have this right here. Now this is like a camo. This joint, this is nice. I want to shout out to, if you guys, I don't know if you guys know the dude's name from Hypeland that actually owns it, but Jordan. Definitely shout out to Jordan because he came through, and I just posted a picture of this actual jacket. It's like a tiger camo rain jacket, mesh on the inside of this joint, and definitely fits true to size. To me, they run a little big, but I like that because this is more of a thin jacket. So if you guys wanted to, it's more of a rain repellent, I would say, more so than like a wind repellent. So if you guys are tossing this on, you probably want to throw on like a hoodie underneath of it, toss this on top, and you are good to go. You got your Hypeland Worldwide on the sheath, and this jacket is just clean. Like, yo, definitely shout to my man Jordan over at Hypeland for the hookup, man. I really appreciate it. So shout out to him. And I guess I can go ahead and just keep this jacket on for the remainder of the video. If you haven't already, like the picture on Instagram too. I posted something with this on. Next up, right here, we have another jacket from 10 Deep. On the back is the main part of this. It almost feels like this is not just a regular inked on. This is not a regular print. This is almost like a felt material, similar to, I mean, if you ever felt the top of a what is it, like a pool table. That's kind of what this material feels like. It says whatever, whenever. It's part of the Youth Noise collection. You got your Rose, Spiderwebs, 1995, of course. That's when 10 Deep was established. That's why a 95 is on a lot of the stuff. And you have the XXX on the front. Now, I got mine in a size large, and I feel like they're pretty true to size. They may run a slightly big, but once again, if I'm throwing on a hoodie or something underneath of this, I'll be all right. It's not really that big of a deal. It does have a button enclosure, and the inside is quilted once again. The quilt, it's all about the quilted inside. Next up, we have this jacket, which is gonna be some of your guys' favorite pickup. I know it right now, because it's definitely one of mine of recent, and it is this Victory Collection 10 Deep, like, track jacket. But the thing is, it has 3M Thinsulate. So if you know insulation, it's a thin layer of insulation, not exactly pure house insulation, but you guys get what I'm saying for clothes. So it's more of a puffy windbreaker. You got all your flags on the front as well as both of the sleeves, 3M strips on the front and the back, and it has this button enclosure pocket. You got another zipper, weather sealed zips on the front on both sides, and then on the back you have Victory really big printed on with another 3M strip, and of course they threw one more 3M strip on the hood. And this is one of those items where this jacket was expensive at $180, but I completely understand it because this jacket, super clean, definitely warm, and I think it's definitely, it was worth that $180. This is a dope jacket. Once again, harboring back to that Tommy phase, that all yellow with the blue with the reds. It's clean, man. Like 10 Deep really did it on this one. They really did it on this one. So shout out to them as always. And then my last pickup is gonna be another one from Stussy, Pata and Pagal, that I'm gonna say wrong every time. And it's going to be really similar to the t-shirt you guys seen. This is just the hoodie version of it, but I definitely wanted to get the white hoodie. It's the same exact thing as a t-shirt, just reverse graphics. The graphic on the front of the t-shirt is on the back of the hoodie, as you guys can see. Huge. I really like this greenish color. This sea green color is really dope. It's my favorite color on the hoodie. And then on the front, once again, it has the less we say about it, the better. We'll make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's okay. I know nothing's wrong. Nothing. And that is all the pickups. That is jackets, tees, Hypeland, Sample, 10 Deep, Supreme, Antisocial Social Club. All of it is done. Definitely leave a like on this video. I was outside in 40-degree weather and short sleeve t-shirts, trying to make sure the angles and the lighting was good for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Much love to all the fam, followers, and supporters. You guys can follow me everywhere. That's Instagram, Twitter, Snups, SoundCloud, here, there, blase blah, and of course Bullet RC. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. It's focusing on, I don't know who that is. Peace.